I'm working remotely down in Mexico, but still coming up with many thoughts about, people that I'm working with. And the question is, what do you think your childhood where experienced abandonment, how do you think that's impacting your relationships in your life today? In other words, the unresolved feeling of not being heard or seen or taken care of, or even if maybe it wasn't actual intentional abandonment, but parents got busy, parents couldn't care for you for whatever reason, war, issues around money, and had to put you in care of someone else, and or bullying, and teachers not taking care of the situation. The point being is that there is this patterning that occurs when you feel abandoned as a child and you don't resolve it, and it will then, when you grow up, really inform how you attach. And holding on too tight is one of the results. If you don't do any work on it, it just lives in your body, and it basically lives in your system. And your attachment style can also be not just holding on too tight, but it can also, your trauma can impact also your body. So a lot of vocal cord issues, not speaking the truth, and there's someone working in the garden here, so I'm just like trying to do a video here, but I just want to keep going. So we'll just ignore the sounds. So when there is an abandonment story, there is a likelihood that's unresolved. There's a likelihood that will get played out, and control issues as well, and also a sense of never feeling full enough and holding on too tight, or distancing yourself too much because you really, frankly, don't feel safe with anyone. So what I'm here to tell you is, work with a therapist, work with EMDR, work with things that are going to create the anxiety nervous system to come down, because a lot of this promotes a lot of sleeplessness, insomnia, anxiety, depression, stomach issues, reproductive issues, back issues. I mean, the trauma lives in our body. The trauma lives in our body. So don't ignore the unresolved stuff from childhood. And also, the number one way is to self-care, is to do work, to be heard compassionately by a therapist or by a friend, or read and then meditate and do mindful, conscious, compassionate work on yourself. If this resonates, please share.